Speaking of draft mistakes, we also have to talk about the fact that, again, we have Greg Roten now added to our offensive line, which seems to signify the fact that Jermaine Illuminor is not moving anytime soon from his right tackle spot. So the question is now, is time officially running out for Evan Neal, the burger flipper extraordinaire? And, there's a lot of people I'm seeing even talk about, is he going to even be on the roster this year? Let me be the very first person to assure you guys this. This is simple mathematics. His cap hit this year is $6.7 million. His cap hit next year is $7.8 million. It's a fully guaranteed contract. You save not a single penny by cutting him. Why would you?
100%.
Like, what would be the benefit of cutting a guy who just 2 years ago you thought was worth a top 7 pick? And then, you just are going to let him go for nothing and pay him all the money anyway? Like, could you imagine a scenario? And this is going to sound really doom and gloom, but I'm going for it. Can you imagine a scenario where we cut Malik Neighbors in 2 years?
No.
That's what people are suggesting if they say that. You're talking a 6th pick, a 7th pick. There's not that much difference, guys. It's the difference of 1. The math is not
what is there. The loneliest number
that there'll ever be.
Yeah.
So, it's anybody who's thinking that we're getting rid of him, move past that. We're not. The only way we'd get rid of him is if he agreed to some kind of crazy restructure. We can just buy him out and get rid of him. But why would he do that?
He's guaranteed money.
He's got $14 million in change coming back to him. He's never going to make that in the rest of his life, potentially. I would never.
No. If you told me, hey, you're probably going to ride the bench and you're going to make $14 million.
Done.
Okay.
And you know what I would do in the meantime? Is I would try to improve myself as best I can and hope to just get another shot at the starting lineup again, whether it be through injury or whatever the case may be. Now, does Evan Neal have that maturity? I don't know.
But as I was saying, it's a win-win for both both parties in this aspect. All right, he doesn't start this year. He doesn't start the year off. But you improve yourself that much where you could have a starting job again, and then maybe another team looks at you and you can make more millions of dollars for X amount somewhere else and continue that gravy train.
Honestly, the best bet I think for Evan Neal, and I've said it before on the show, and I stand by what I said. I think he has issues handling New York. I really do. And again, that's something you either can or you can't do. So I think the best bet for Evan Neal really is him to sit down this year, issue a red shirt this year, get fully healthy. Next year, ride the bench, hope somebody gets injured at some point so he gets to prove that he's gotten better and he's improved, and then just get the hell out of Dodge. And try to parlay that into some kind of offer to play for the team next year. Because he does, like I said, the way he went back at the fans, we joke around about the burger thing quite often in the show whenever we talk about him. But the way he went after fans tells me it bothered him. We're getting more emotional now. We're going Dr. Phil style again. But that tells me that bothered him. That got to him, the fact that he's getting all this hate from Giants fans. You can't let fans get to you like that. You can't have fans kill your confidence. He needs a change of scenery. I'm not even sure he's done yet in this league. I really don't think that. I think he can still develop potentially if he gets healthy and gets an actual offensive line coach. Because, we got one now, but keep in mind he hasn't had one his whole career, basically, with the Giants.
Pretty much, yeah.
So wouldn't shock me at all if he makes it somewhere else. I don't think he's cut out for New York.
No. He would be a guy that would probably make it in Green Bay.
Yes. If he can make it there, he can make it nowhere else, probably. But he just, like I said, I think that it's just the mental makeup. I don't think he has, and it's not a knock. It's just me trying to look at it with an analyst mind and say, I don't think he has the mental fortitude to survive in New York sports. I just don't. And there's plenty of people that haven't.
And once again, it's not a knock on his character because
no,
I
think he's got maturity.
Let's be honest.
I don't think he's a bad person.
Yeah, and let's be honest. There's mature people that can't handle the New York market.
You want New York? You can't handle the New York.
Oh, you can't handle.
But yeah, that's where he's at. That's where he's at, guys. So, I think you'll still see Evan Neal on this roster for 2 years. He may pop in as a starter, like you said, in case of injury. But I think his guaranteed starting job that we've been complaining about in this show now for the last 2 years, because unlike anybody being guaranteed a spot, you earn it. But those days are over, I think. I really do. I think those days are over. And we may never see Evan Neal on the field again if all goes right. And you got to hope everything goes right because a lot's going wrong.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.